She has more money than, I mean, did you see that she recently bought like acres and acres of land, of like an orchard, because she wants to like own more land than what, Bill Gates?
We go to the internet's favorite cum dumpster, Amaranth.
Do we have to use that word?
Well,
It's a beautiful word.
I used it for a purpose here as Amaranth. Look, the Labs, in the thumb it says Amaranth is a whore. What do you want from me? Like really? Like that's come on.
Just give her an A on her shoulder or something.
Come dumpster.
All right. So Amaranth.
You want to hear him? Come dumpster.
I thought this was gonna get that.
What is this, like Family
No
Guy?
hard R's.
Buttscotcha? Buttscotcha.
He's saying drop the hard R and make it endearing.
No, I said the A. Like the A.
Oh, my
Like
bad.
the easy A.
The scarlet letter.
My bad.
Yes.
You illiterate?
My bad.
My
bad.
Labs, you didn't know what Castlevania was, so just shut up, all right?
Yeah, I thought it was a movie. I stand by it.
You also don't know who Chris Benoit is, so
That's a good point. Just saying.
Hey,
All right.
What are you, illiterate?
So Amaranth has launched an app of advanced role playing and creating custom clips. Now, this is her. This
Smart.
AI is of her. OnlyFans model and Twitch sensation.
And mid-ass bitch. My
Dude,
bad. Okay.
can we be very honest about this? Like, she is not very attractive.
Nah, makeup does
Let's just be
wonders.
very real.
There's a filter on her face.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not gonna say she's ugly. I love all women. But
I didn't say she was ugly.
yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I just said.
Listen, Craig just said she's a mid bitch.
Craig hates her. Craig's
Same.
dealt with a lot of women, he said, so, you know.
It's true, you did.
He said that earlier. Amaranth is midday.
You little slut.
Wow, ridiculous. So she launched this AI influencer, use that term loosely, based on her personality. And she put out a Twitter post, which, by the way, I went in and I looked at this Twitter post. And if you scroll down, all it is, like every single response is girls from OnlyFans pimping their shit, like literally. And it's shocking to see how many of these women are out there just boosh and everything off in the boosh. It's crazy. It's insane. Anyways, so this AI bot is, as she says, based on my personality and has full autonomy and can remember what you tell her, but won't tell anyone. She can send you texts. Maybe I don't want to click that. I don't want to click that at all. She can send you text pics and voice clips. So actually, I'm going to look at this on another tab. She can make you custom videos if you're nice to her. So this is next level whoreness here. Then she doesn't even have to whore out her own body, which is crazy.
It's probably easy to make fake content when you already look fake. Like it must be just like not that far a stretch. She doesn't even look real as a person.
This isn't new.
To make AI?
There's AI, like influencers are very prominent on Twitter and Instagram right now.
Yep. And
it's pretty noticeable whenever one is AI. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But I've been seeing people do this to get around like their retirement from the content creation because they're going to be aging out of it probably fairly soon. And this is their way around it to still be making the big bucks while it not really being them.
It's smart, but it's ridiculous.
It is smart.
We should do an AI side scrollers and
just never copy me. They could never be me.
Listen, Flat, I'm going to be very real. They can copy you. They will copy you. Yeah, it's crazy. Now, here's what's crazy. What's even crazier about this? How much would you pay? Did you guys see this article, by the way? Do you know anything about this?
I haven't seen how much you pay, no.
Okay, here we go. How much would you pay with the different? There are 3 subscription tiers on this AI bot that allows fake Amaranth to send you pictures and voice memos and stuff. Like she's your fake girlfriend, right? What is the bottom tier for this right here? What's the bottom?
You better be paying me.
Yeah, I don't want to see her.
Yeah, I'll pay $0 myself.
No.
But if I got to guess, I'm gonna say $49.99.
Okay.
69 actually would be the
Ah.
2-1.
Okay. I'm gonna reveal these slowly here for you. The bottom tier, the low price of $9.99, but this is 80% off. So accurately, this would be what, $49.99 if it's 80% off? The first month is 80% off.
Yes.
Okay. So it's $49.99. Okay.
Oh my God. Are you reading that paragraph at the top?
Yeah,
Yes.
don't look at it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So I was right?
There's a different subscription tiers. Friends with benefits cost $99.99. And the boyfriend tier is $199.99. And that's with 50% off the first month.
Don't you
Dang.
fuck your friends with benefits?
Just saying. Like, that is
In reality, that's what I
insane
do.
to me.
You fuck
That
your
is
friends
the
with benefits,
definition of
right?
friends
That's
with
what that means.
benefits,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Making sure.
You know what the craziest thing about this is? There's going to be some lonely motherfuckers out there who are
Mad. It's gonna be a bunch, bro. It's gonna be
That
so
guy
not
who's
some.
loaded with money and super old and lonely. He's gonna
There's
That
gonna be so
Saudi
many.
prince.
yes.
There's gonna be
it's
so
crazy.
many people who subscribe to this and the
No,
top
I've-
tier.
I have a question about this. How secure is this app, right? Because you're saying all these intimate things to this AI. Someone can just hack this entire system, get everything you've said, leak your personal information, everything you've said, and just sell it. Or
Yeah.
ruin your career or your life or blackmail you, whatever it is.
Yep.
Potentially. There's a lot here in this. And obviously, when you talk about Amaranth is, I have no problem with people being enterprising and going out and making money, right? But she's really perpetuating a major problem with society, and she's just capitalizing on it. So this goes back to who's worse, Amaranth or the dudes who are paying $200 a month for her to be their fake boyfriend?
The purchasers, for sure.
The purchases are, right?
Yeah,
Which
100%.
Blabs, I would love to do a panel or an interview with, if we can find some of Amaranth's top supporters.
Find Amaranth simps. Got it.
An Amaranth simp panel. Like, I would love to do that. I think that'd be a fascinating
Yeah,
look,
that would be really
You should.
interesting.
right? Don't you think that'd be a real interesting conversation? Be like,
I actually think that'd be very cool.
just the simple question of like, have you ever met her? You know, like, no, I don't know.
It's really an intervention.
This is
more
what
than an
I
interview.
think. Jefferson's right. With that money, you can get a real girl to sit on your face. Exactly. Why would you go to AI when you could just pay a
Because
hooker?
then you have to talk to them.
So you
A
do
lot of
No, you
these people
don't.
are very awkward
Yeah.
and probably don't understand or have the ability to actually go
Socialize?
through with physical touch or anything like that.
Yep.
Chat, what is the most about? No, I'm not even gonna ask that question.
What were you about to say?
Poll in the chat. What would you spend on an AI bot?
No.
What
Well,
would you pay for Blab's feet pics? Let's get that question out of the way. Let's ask that.
It will never end, Blabs. Look what you did.
That's the real
Bud.
question.
Thanks, bud.
Appreciate that. It's good. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, Kara. Do you blame, who's to blame here? Is it Amaranth for being enterprising, or is it and I use that term loosely, or is it the young men who are and old men who are just handing over money hand over fist?
I think it's more on her for preying on it. I understand, the girl doesn't have any need to do this stuff. She has more money than, did you see that she recently bought acres and acres of land of an orchard because she wants to own more land than what Bill Gates, I think is what she said.
Which will never happen, but yeah.
And there's absolutely no need for it. I think that she is capitalizing off of it. And I think it's an abuse of AI, which I'm personally not a fan of AI. I'll be completely honest with it. I'm not a big fan of AI. Like people, like I think it can be a tool, which is cool, but actually like using it in something like that to really mislead like naive people, which sadly is a lot of the world. I think it's preying on naive people, and I don't agree with it.
All right, who question for the chat, who's more to blame? I'm gonna just put Amma or Simps, okay? Amaranth or Simps. I just like to echo that for you guys in the chat. Just very curious to see what you guys think, because I do agree. I think that it's definitely it lies at both their feet for sure, and it's just this perpetual motion of like, well, why would I do this if you're not going to give me money? Oh, you are going to give me money. Okay, then I'm absolutely going to do this, and round we go.
That's how I think about it.
Yeah,
really, if everyone stopped paying, these women wouldn't have any agency. They'd have to figure out more creative ways to do it. It could stop tomorrow. It could literally stop tomorrow if men would just stop paying for it, and then these women wouldn't be able to take advantage because niggas is thinking for themselves. But that's not, obviously. Some people are mentally ill, like she just said. Some people can't talk to people. There's a lot of different variables, but I think if people just stop paying for it, it would change.
I've talked about this many times, right? And we all know this, and it's something that's not people don't want to talk about this. They don't. The video game space, it's a stereotype, but it's something that people don't like. Everybody outside of the video game space talks about this, but people inside the video game space think everybody's perfect and wonderful the way you are. The reality is that the video game space is filled with a bunch of people who they lack social skills, right? They lack, as Kara said, the inability to hold a conversation, the ability to hold eye contact, right? And what she's doing is, you said the word predatory towards these boys. These are not men. These even if they're grown up, mature, these are still boys in men's body.
A lot of young kids.
It's very predatory, and they do have agency over themselves. But look, we've all been to a convention before and seen this. Seen the boy who's the man who's shy and he's looking out from afar, whatever, and the sheer lack of social skills. So if you don't have to
provide a service, then
that's okay.
If they can't talk to bitches, maybe the AI is going to help them.
Well, I think that's something that the only way you could potentially say that she's providing a service, not in this situation, because the only way to get past that is by getting reps, by talking to people.
Unless you're autistic.
I know plenty of autistic people who
it's a spectrum.
Right. Which, by the way, wasn't always right.
But
wasn't always.
There's certain people who are like social autism, and there's all different types of. There's different versions. So knowing autistic people doesn't really do anything about that.
I'll be very interested to see how many people sign up for this.
It's going to be a lot. And none of them are going to be autistic.
Right. Is this hundreds, thousands? Like, how many people sign up for this and are paying $100 a month to be? And let's not even talk. We haven't even got into the idea of the next level aspect to this, to where you have a guy, once again, who may not be able to fully comprehend all the shit that they're in their mind. They're talking to Amaranth, right? They're having these conversations. So let's just say Amaranth, the IRL version of Amaranth, is like, I'm going to be, she does an appearance at a convention, right? And one of these guys walks up and be like, don't you remember when this happened? When you sent me this picture? When this, and they have a hard time separating the virtual AI aspect with the IRL version of this. Like, that is that's doing way more damage about
She's promoting parasocial relationships, which are dangerous.
Yes.
They're very, very dangerous.
I agree.
Well,
you know what these guys should be spending their money on instead? Go to take, social classes and learn how to actually interact with people.
Sometimes they just don't work for people. Some people, You know, some people
Yeah,
are
but
weird,
I'm
man.
just saying, like, you just go and take classes, learn how to interact.
But if that's too much for them to even go do that, I mean, I'm just saying,
That is the
there's a
problem
bunch of
for
different
them
arguments
that they
for
need
both
to
sides.
fix. Because otherwise, we're just enabling mental health.
I mean, but then if you're saying that she's being predatory to them, then you're also like babying these people at the same time. These are grown ass adults who are paying for things. So it's like that's why I'm saying it's a weird situation. It is both sides to me.
Well,
But if you stop paying for it, it stops tomorrow. That's the facts about it. If no one pays for it, these girls go somewhere else. The reason they all keep doing it is because they all keep becoming millionaires.